I'm extremely excited to show you how you can now author pipelines inside of Harness, not just through the UI and not through YAML, but now through the AI. Now you can have all of your best engineers' information, your understanding of their templates or the policies that your security teams have created brought to you automatically through our new AI agents. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. Traditionally, we could go ahead and add steps in the pipeline, and we could do it all through the UI builder or through the YAML through the configuration as code. But now we might want to do this in a different way. So we can actually go ahead and start by asking our AI some simple questions. So the first one we'll give it is something like this. Can you build me a new pipeline for building and deploying an application? So something extremely generic and something basic. Of sure, it's going to ask me questions that I need to answer. So what application type is it? What are the source code details? What are the build requirements? So now I can have a clear understanding of what I'm going to need to give it so that it can actually follow through and build me what I need. So I'll give it that information. I'll tell it what it is. I've kind of cheated and I've copied and pasted this, but now they know exactly what type of application it is. They know the repositories that it's under, and now it can actually start thinking about things. Like everything Harness AI is going to do for you, it's going to make sure that it gives you the full thought process. So now you can see how it's thinking and how it's making those decisions, all based on the context it has for you and your team. So how are your teams building things? What templates are available to you? What policies are in place to make sure, again, it's easy to do the right things with those templates, but it's hard to do the wrong things with the policies. Every step of the way, it's going to show you that process so you can understand exactly how it's thinking and derives the exact outcome. Once it gets to that point, we can see if we like it and accept it, or we can ask it to modify it and adjust it. Again, the same way that you would operate with working with your DevOps teams. What you'll notice quickly is based on my requirements, it went and created me a full pipeline. It created the YAML so that I can go view it and understand exactly what the build steps are going to look like, the deploy steps. But more importantly, it's going to give me the full documentation of every single thing that it's doing. Right? If we like the way it's designed it, if we like the way it's built it, we can go ahead and accept it. And what we'll find very quickly is not only did it build this through multiple stages, but it even used templates that our teams had already set up for us. So now here it is using our DAST scans that is specifically designed for and by our actual security teams. If we want to think about doing things and adding more to it, the neat part is that maybe this isn't all I need. Maybe I want to actually enhance that pipeline. Maybe I want to add more to it. So what I can do is very quickly ask the AI to help me with that as well. So let's go ahead and add a SAST security step to, say, my build stage. Again, Harness is going to use that context. It's going to know and understand how your application is written. It's going to know what language it's using. It's going to know if it's using containers, and it's going to use all of that to understand what and how to operate any of the functions that you have. So in this specific SAST scan, it's going to know and have that understanding. The intent here is you don't have to know what to look for. You don't need to know the tool sets. They're all designed specifically for you with the templates and the policies. So now all the things and the hard work that your team's put in place, you can leverage through the AI. As it's going through this, it's adding a semgrep SAST stage. Again, I didn't know what tool I needed to use. My security team had already designed it, and it's going to make sure that it adds it to my proper build and test stage. What you'll find the same way is you're going to get that same YAML output. You know exactly what it's going to add to the system. If you agree with it, you can accept it. If you like the documentation that it's generated and you believe it's accurate, go ahead and accept that change. And now we see that semgrep SAST scan added to our pipeline automatically. Not only can you use the Harness AI to create and build and update pipelines, but you can also do it throughout every task and operation that you have inside of Harness. So we'll go into our database DevOps, where traditionally you would see all the different changes through the different environments for any database change that you have. But now I can actually have AI go and generate these changes for me. So I can do simple things, like we'll just do a basic one here for this test. Since we're here at Unscripted, let's go create a table named Unscripted. It should have the following columns: year, date, city. Also a second table of speakers with columns for speaker name and speakers. Again, I can go and create things with human written word talking to the AI, so I'd have someone here to help me assist all the challenging things that I might need another team to operate with. We'll let this think and process its changes, and what you'll find very quickly, it's generated the actual successful, and now I can run that commit. The intention here, again, all of that information's there available for you, all the documentation with it. If you accept it, continue and move forward, and if not, again, adjust it with the AI. This is doing it all based on your context, based on the things that your account is allowed to access, your templates, your policy. So now you're creating it with your understanding of your team, and you don't have to go reach out to others.